chairs, all of those things that you've gathered that you brought with you, and you want to make sure you take them at home, including those children. Please also make sure you leave the safe open. Check out by 8 a.m., then enjoy breakfast in one of our dining rooms. Afterward, wait in the comfort of a lounge until your luggage tag is called. If you're taking the express walk-off, you can leave as soon as that express walk-off announcement is made. When you're ready, have your Disney Band Plus or your Key to the World card with your ID in hand. You're going to cross the gangway and follow those signs to the luggage in the terminal. Finally, proceed through customs. Remember, no fruits, vegetables, or animal products are allowed back into the United States. If you've missed any of these details, have no fear. This talk will loop over and over, as well as the information on that Disney Cruise Line Navigator app and on many of the screens around the ship. On behalf of the captain, the officers, the crew, and myself, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on board. Thank you again for sailing with Disney Cruise Line. We hope your journey has been nothing short of magical, and look forward to welcoming you aboard again real soon. And until we meet again, thank you for sailing on board the beautiful Disney Magic. Hello everyone, thank you for sailing with us. You've made this voyage truly special. We hope you've created magical moments, from dazzling entertainment and fireworks at sea to meeting our beloved Disney pals and enjoying those Broadway-style caliber shows. Our exclusive rotational dining and dedicated crew have been here to ensure an unforgettable experience for your family and friends. As the cruise comes to an end, don't be sad. There's still time to enjoy every last moment. I'll guide you through a smooth transition from ship to shore, covering customs, luggage, and so much more, making it simple and stress-free. We'll arrive at the pier around 6 o'clock a.m. After securing the ship and clearance from local authorities, the debarkation process begins at approximately 7:30 a.m. with express walk-off for those guests willing and wanting to take that express walk-off. That's those who are handling their luggage themselves. If you have an early flight, I do recommend this option. Just listen for the announcement and head to our public lounges once your luggage tag is called, which should be about 7:45 a.m. Our retail outlets will be closed upon arrival, so last-minute souvenirs should be purchased tonight, your final night of the cruise, with the exception of Shutters, which will remain open on debarkation morning for family portraits, and Cove Cafe, because we all need that coffee. Most guests are enrolled in express checkout. No need to visit guest services in the morning. Review your account on the last night or on that Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. If you need to make changes, visit our friends at guest services the evening before. Your final folio is accessible online for 90 days. All guests have access to their folios or accounts throughout the cruise. Take a moment and review your account on the final night of the cruise. If you'd like a copy of your shipboard folio, you can email it to yourself using that Disney Cruise Line Navigator app under My Charges prior to debarking the ship. Once you arrive home, you can also visit the Castaway Club page on disneycruise.com to view and download your folio from this voyage for the next 90 days. Our Youth Activities Department, the largest at sea, has kept your children entertained and making new friends. If your children wore their Oceaneer band, return them by midnight to avoid that extra nominal charge. When you've registered, a nominal fee was charged on your shipboard account, and if your children wish to keep their band as a souvenir, they sure can. However, if you don't wish to keep it, then the last time you check your child out of the Oceaneer Club or Lab, simply return your Oceaneer band to that friendly youth activities team on Deck 5 midship, where you'll receive your receipt. Remember, please don't leave it in your stateroom or return it to guest services. Your luggage must be outside your stateroom by 10 p.m. on debarkation night. Use those new character luggage tags. Place your info on the back and remove any old tags. Pack essentials for the next 24 hours in your carry-on and double-check your belongings before leaving the room by 8 a.m. If you need extra character luggage tags, your stateroom host will be more than happy to assist you. For example, if you're taking off 3 pieces of luggage, mark them 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and 3 of 3. That way you keep them together when we deliver them out to the terminal. Be sure you remember which character you have. When you get to the terminal building, you'll be looking out for that character luggage tag in the designated luggage area. Remember to leave your safe in the open position. Check all drawers, closets, and under beds for belongings, toys, blankets, any of those special souvenirs. We kindly ask that our guests leave their stateroom no later than 8 a.m. You'll leave your stateroom and take all of your luggage with you to dining room for breakfast. All of our guests will go through customs and immigration at the terminal. Have your passport ready and your key to the world card to be swiped. You will need your Disney Band Plus or your key to the world card for each member of your party to swipe off for the final time upon debarking the ship. You'll pass through the luggage hall to collect your luggage, then proceed to the immigration or customs. As you approach the officials, you'll need to have your passports out and ready for inspection. Please contact the guest services team if you have any questions about this customs process. For questions, you can also refer to the debarkation info on that Disney Cruise Line Navigator app on the home screen, or again, our friendly guest services team. And for our guests who may never have sailed out of a Texas port of call with us, have some very important information to make sure you're aware of. If you've purchased alcoholic beverages or tobacco products to take home with you today, and you purchased them either on board or from our ports of call in Texas or in any of our ports of call, Texas law requires you to pay state tax on these products prior to debarking in Galveston. These duties are in addition to any taxes that the U.S. Customs may impose on these products, which may be assessed separately. Scan that QR code on your TV screen from the Texas Alcoholic and Beverage Commission. Pay the required state tax. If you have any questions about this product, please make sure to visit our guest services. On your last night on board, your service will remind you about breakfast. Be sure to enjoy a final meal together before you disembark. Breakfast will be served where you had dinner last night, except of course if you dined in Palo, then breakfast will be in the same location as your dinner from your rotation. Your dining team will remind you of your breakfast time, and they're happy to clarify any questions. Please note that the room service will not be available on the final morning. Here at Disney Cruise Line, we do value your feedback greatly. We'd like for you to scan the QR code shown there on your screen to access this survey. If you are unable to scan that QR code, please type magic.disneycruiseresearch.com in your web browser. Your comments help us improve and have already led to so many positive changes. And if a particular crew member has made your cruise special, please tell us. Mention their name or their department so we can recognize their outstanding service. I can attest to this, as I'm one of those leaders who would have read them and passed on your comments and suggestions to our shoreside partners in Celebration, Florida. We've changed a lot over the years thanks to your feedback and suggestions, and we look forward to hearing from you. The guest survey is split into several sections, from overall cruise experience and everything that we have control over here on board, to separate sections for things that are out of our control. While weather or the motion of the ocean is out of our control, your feedback is welcome. The overall cruise experience includes the ambiance, the upkeep, dining, the crew, and of course, entertainment. You can rate us in all the different categories using your rating system, which ranges from not applicable. If you didn't see a show or utilize a facility, please mark that as not applicable. My aim is that we provide an overall excellent cruise and a crew experience, and I certainly hope we have delivered on that. After breakfast, you'll swipe off the ship, collect your luggage, and pass through customs. Be sure to stay with your luggage and have your Disney Band Plus and or Key to the World card ready. Buses to the airport run throughout the morning, and taxis are also available. Our team in the terminal is happy to assist if you have questions. Before leaving, we're going to ask you to double check all of your belongings in your room. Those toys, those souvenirs, all of those things that you've gathered that you brought with you, and you want to make sure you take them at home, including those children. Please also make sure you leave the safe open. Check out by 8 a.m., then enjoy breakfast in one of our dining rooms. Afterward, wait in the comfort of a lounge until your luggage tag is called. If you're taking the express walk-off, you can leave as soon as that express walk-off announcement is made. When you're ready, have your Disney Band Plus or your Key to the World card with your ID in hand. Go across the gangway and follow those signs to the luggage in the terminal. Finally, proceed through customs. Remember, no fruits, vegetables, or animal products are allowed back into the United States. If you've missed any of these details, have no fear. This talk will loop over and over, as well as the information on that Disney Cruise Line Navigator app and on many of the screens around the ship. On behalf of the captain, the officers, the crew, and myself, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on board. Thank you again for sailing with Disney Cruise Line. We hope your journey has been nothing short of magical, and we look forward to welcoming you aboard again real soon. And until we meet again, thank you for sailing on board the beautiful Disney Magic. Hello everyone, thank you for sailing with us. You've made this voyage truly special. We hope you've created magical moments from dating